Live radio show, 6-time award winning now Spreaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc. award winning Dre's Radio Cafe, aka The Hangout, aka Dre's 8. Welcome back to another show. Thanks for liking, downloading, and sharing the show on Motivated Monday tonight. Yes, indeed. We're going to be talking about how to cope with doubt as a songwriter. But before I get to that, we going to talk about the jams in open mic tonight. We started off with Tonio Armani, Tracks Up My Sleeve. And then we had Yinko Hendrix, brought to you by, you know what I'm saying? Let me slow down. Tonio Armani, brought to you by Yolanda. And we got Good Look by Yinko Hendrix, you know what I'm saying? Brought to you by Sneelo, MC Sneelo. And Mr. Simmons on that Security, brought to you by that Boogie Report. Drazy Dirty Money featuring Charlie B and Stressed Out with that Dirty Money. And Miss Fab featuring Brother Rob, you know what I'm saying, with that. You already know. You make me feel. But let's was out with Lady Shy Long Story, lyricist Booty Call. You know what I'm saying, man? Off that Lady Lifers album. Check it out on SoundCloud.com. More information on how you can get the link to stream it. You know what I'm saying? Let the boss lady know at bosslady95895@gmail.com. Then we had Rob Willis on tonight. Brought to you by the Boogie Report. Live in the chat room, we got award-winning Laurie D. Edwards in the building. Shout out and salute Angela in the building. Shout out and salute Dre's Radio Cafe. Shala. Salute. Know what I'm saying? I'm excited, y'all. Whoa, we got Princess P from my city. Shout out and salute. We met up at the Jizz. I know I'm talking about the part-time gig. We was talking about some stuff and how we gonna try to get her on the air pretty soon here if we ain't lost it. Naya is in the building. Shout out, salute. Promo God is definitely in the building. Let's welcome all the chatters to the show, y'all. Yeah. Let's get this thing started. Appreciate that. Everybody, thank you for liking, downloading, and sharing the show, chatting in the chat room, coming in as much as you can. I appreciate it, little or a lot. I appreciate all of that support. Particularly tonight, I want to deal with the coping mechanisms as a songwriter. We got lives, y'all, like outside of songwriting. We got lives outside of our jobs, and jobs got a life too, and family, friends, outside stuff. And sometimes we have a doubt spot in our songwriting life. And that's pretty much what I want to deal with tonight and how to cope with it. Doubt to me is kind of like that fear, that modem block that kind of stops the processes of good music. And you're going to have some obstacles. You're going to have some difficulties, distractions, stuff that you disagree with. But however, I always used all of that as a motivator to use that in a song. And that's why, you'll hear Miss Fabulous come out with tonight's song, Let's Uck. And then we got, to Make Me Feel. I like a variety of things. But it also is how some parts of that songwriting life came into play. Because I've experienced some things, went through some things. Saw some things, heard some things, and then got creative with the songwriting. It was pretty fun. It was pretty dope. And I felt more better about my situation. So it's helped me tremendously. So, if you're unsure about how to write what's easiest. What are you thinking about right now? Can you put that in the song? And then accepting reality, the importance of it. Like, this is reality. This is the fantasy. What do you want to sing or rap about? What do you want to write a poem about? What do you want to write a book about? What do you want to draw on a drawing board about? The songs isn't everything to me. So accepting the reality that it may be difficult, but it is something part of your life. And that is the reality. And defining success on your own terms is huge. Focusing on what you love is also huge. So if this is something you don't love to do, if this ain't something you trying to do on your own terms, maybe this is not the solution for you. But without further ado, let's get some EDU in our lives, y'all. How to cope with doubt as a songwriter. We're going to find that at blog.reverbnation.com/04/05/cope-with-doubt-as-songwriter. It's impossible to say exactly how many promising songwriters have called it quits because of doubt. But it's safe to assume the number is high, and it's not difficult to see why. If you've chosen songwriting to be your profession or even just a hobby you take seriously, there are massive barriers standing between you and success. More people now are making music than ever before, and there's simply more great music being made than people have the time and attention span to listen to. And even if your music does not get heard, low streaming payouts and a playlist-centric music listening culture make it difficult to earn a living and make a connection with audiences. Doubt is inevitable in music, just like with any creative pursuit. How you grapple with it can make the difference between whether you continue creating for another year or for the rest of your life. How uncertainty breeds doubt in songwriting. People with normal jobs show up to work and get paid for their time. Songwriters spend weeks, months, and sometimes years to come up with ideas and refine them and have no idea how the world will respond to their work or if anyone will pay attention at all in many cases. Pursuing music creation is an uncertain act, and uncertainty and doubt go hand in hand. The songwriting process is just one example of uncertainty in music, but there are many others, whether it's trying to figure out whether anyone will see your next show or trying to predict how much more money you'll earn or lose in a certain year. The importance of accepting reality. Accepting reality is the best and only advice that's applicable here. The music industry has always been notoriously difficult to succeed in, and it's gotten even more challenging in recent years. As music makers, we can either accept that succeeding in music is extremely difficult, even with great music, or we can deny it and live in frustration and disappointment. You'll end up doubting yourself much more as a songwriter if you trick yourself into thinking you're always one break away from hitting it big. Doubt and despair will always be a part of creating and sharing music as a songwriter, but you can cope by accepting the world for what it is, not what you wish it to be. Define success on your own terms by focusing on doing what you love in music. What does success in music mean to you? It is making lots of money, earning positive reviews, or simply just knowing that a wide audience is listening to your music. Creating your own definition of success is one of the best ways to cope with doubt, because if you simply opt to chase the conventional version of it, you're probably never going to measure up. There will always be artists with more money, fans, and positive reviews than you. The only thing we have control over as songwriters is whether we do what we love or not. If creating music makes you feel alive, understood, and engaged, then you're succeeding in a crucial way. You'll never have control over what other people think of you and your music, no matter how hard you try, and knowing this can easily make you doubt yourself as a songwriter. But by focusing on the passion and enjoyment you get out of creating, you'll be able to create a foundation that helps you withstand the inevitable frustration, disappointment, and uncertainty that comes with creating music. If you love what you do, you'll be able to cope with doubt and continue writing songs for as long as you want to. Join Reverb Nation for free. The truth is that your music could be amazing and thoughtfully promoted, and it still might not succeed in today's insanely competitive music industry. Don't let this fact fill you with doubt, but instead let it liberate you. By truly loving what you do and creating whatever you want, you are succeeding in a big way as a songwriter. If other people connect with what you do, then that's even better. Doubt won't slow down your music. Well, doubt won't slow you down in music if you stay focused on doing what you love most. Patrick McGuire is a writer, musician, and human man. He lives nowhere in particular, creates music under the name straight white teeth, and has a great affinity for dogs and putting his hands in his pockets. And that is our EDU. Voila. Up next. Second half for the fellas. We're going to have some Lottery D and some equal opportunity with that NQ. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, yo. It's your boy Drazy, CEO, DJ, and programmer for Dre's Radio Cafe. You got a banging cut that you want to be heard? Got a show coming up? A gig? You want to sell some products? You name it. Send it to Dre's Radio Cafe. Dre's Radio Cafe is a 24/7 internet radio station designed with you in mind. By being heard by 150,000 listeners every month. What does that mean to you? That means more than just going to YouTube, more than just going to Google, more than just having SoundCloud up, more than just having any of them other programs set up, alright? So check this out. What I want you to do is send your banging cuts, your ads, anything that you have involved that you want to get involved with to DREZEY21@yahoo.com. That's DREZEY21@yahoo.com. That's Dre's Radio Cafe, 24/7 radio, designed with you in mind. What y'all sipping on? Let's go.
This is your award-winning indie artist, Larry D. Edwards. I'm chilling out listening to Boss Lady Radio, a.k.a. Miss Fabulous, award-winning indie artist herself, as well as award-winning radio announcer and host. So, sit back and enjoy the sounds of Larry. Girl, go away. Drop that ish, Boss Lady.
Larry D.
I want you to love me as hard as I want to love you. I want you to be so in love with me that if you slit your wrist, I feel it. I want you to love me so hard that every emotion in your heart you refuse to conceal it. I want you to love me so hard that when we look at each other's eyes, we feel both of each other's tunnel vision. I want us to love each other so hard that when we kiss, you can feel the passion from my breath blowing through your ribcage. I want you to love me so hard that when we embrace, electricity flows through our bodies up to the sky and ascends to outer space. I want you to feel all my love from the forefront of my mind, penetrating to the veins through your heart, even the breath in your lungs. I want you to feel every inch of my being, that when we make love, you become spellbound and hedonistically numb. And your body convulses full-fledged with my passion, and you feel the overflow of intimacy that breaks your force field and your soul succumbs. I want you to love me like I want to love you, to the point we become so as one that our souls intertwine. We loving each other so hard that we both know that this thing is genuine. I want our vows to go beyond doing us parts by death. I want us waking up and breathing each other's breath. I want to be in love with you that even when you're not close, I feel like you're not far. And when I decide to pleasure you orally, I want to feel like I'm giving you a fresh dose of CPR. My love for you is so deep that to be without you is like a faucet with no water. To prove my hard loving to you, promise I will, promise.
As hard as we both can love each other. Said I wanna love you, won't you love me too? Won't you love me too? Won't you love me too?